Okay, so get this. You guys sent in this article about Kim Kardashian's new music video
Hmm.
for Santa Baby.
Yeah.
And the internet is like totally freaking out.
Right.
People are calling it like demonic and Christmas ruining.
It's,
It's safe to say this is not your typical holiday song.
no, it's not.
What is it about this that's got everybody so riled up?
Well, I think what's so striking is the just sheer confusion around it.
Yeah.
Like, nobody seems to know what to make of this video at all.
Yeah, the article describes it as this totally bizarre house party.
Yeah.
With Kim crawling through all these different scenes.
Yeah.
Like there's drunken elves and then women in lingerie playing Twister.
Wow.
There's even a cameo from the Virgin Mary.
No way.
Oh, and I almost forgot Macaulay Culkin shows up as Santa.
It's just this wild mix of things
Right.
that don't seem to belong together at all.
Right.
And that seems to be like the common thread in all the online reactions.
Yeah.
Like the article quotes one viewer who just went with, "Girl, what the fuck is this?"
Yeah, I saw that.
Which, honestly, I get it.
Yeah.
I totally get it.
Like, how do you even process that?
Right.
Like, what is going on?
What is happening?
Other people are calling it a fever dream,
Yeah.
saying it's giving off some serious demonic vibes.
Oh my gosh.
It's so interesting how some people are genuinely upset.
Right.
Like, Kim has personally offended them by releasing this.
It's almost like she ruined their Christmas,
Yeah.
which is kind of funny when you think about it.
Yeah, it really makes you wonder, what's her endgame here?
Right.
Like, what is she trying to do?
Like, is this a serious attempt at a Christmas hit?
Yeah.
A joke?
Right?
Or is this just Kim K doing what she does best?
Yeah.
Just grabbing attention?
Well, I mean, she's definitely got people talking about it.
She has.
But you have to admit, it's a pretty weird move, even for Kim Kardashian.
I agree.
Like, she's not exactly known for her music career.
Yeah, not really.
So why now and why this?
Exactly.
And Santa Baby is like a classic.
It is.
But this version is so different from the like playful, kind of seductive vibe of Eartha Kitt's original.
Yes, very different.
Kim's take feels almost menacing.
It does.
And the music itself, even before you get to the video, it's pretty different.
Yeah.
And speaking of the music, the article mentions that Travis Barker produced the song.
Oh, wow.
That's an interesting choice.
It is.
Right, because he comes from like a punk rock background.
Yeah.
How did he end up producing a Christmas song for Kim Kardashian?
It is an unexpected pairing, to say the least.
Yeah.
It really is.
So what do you make of that?
Well, it makes me think that this whole thing is very deliberate.
Okay.
She's taking this classic Christmas song,
Right.
adding a punk rock edge,
Uh-huh.
and then layering on these bizarre, almost disturbing visuals.
All right.
It's like she's trying to create something that's both familiar and totally alienating at the same time.
Wait, are you saying that maybe her intention was to provoke a reaction?
Mm-hmm.
That she's using controversy to get people talking about her?
Well, it's definitely working, isn't it?
I mean, I guess so.
I mean, think about it. We're sitting here right now dissecting this video,
Yeah.
trying to figure out what it all means.
Sure.
That's power,
Right.
even if it comes from negative attention.
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
Yeah.
But isn't it possible that we're reading too much into this?
Oh, of course.
Maybe she just wanted to do something fun and different for the holidays.
That's always a possibility.
Right.
But you have to admit, Kim Kardashian has a history of using controversy to her advantage.
Yeah, that's true.
This could just be another carefully calculated move to stay in the spotlight.
Okay, let's say you're right.
Okay.
What could she be trying to achieve with this?
Well,
Is she trying to, like, rebrand herself?
possibly.
Break away from the whole reality TV image?
Yeah, it's
Like,
possible.
is this her way of saying, like, hey, I'm more than just a reality star.
Uh-huh.
I'm an artist, and I'm not afraid to push boundaries?
It could be.
Or maybe it's even deeper than that. Could this be a commentary on something bigger?
Like what?
Like the commercialization of Christmas?
Hmm.
Like this over-the-top kind of dark and twisted take on the holiday?
Uh-huh.
It almost feels like a satire.
That's a really interesting point.
Yeah.
It's like she's taking all the sugary, sweet, commercialized aspects of Christmas
Right.
and turning them on their head.
Yeah.
It's definitely a different way of looking at the holiday.
Okay, so we've got this video that's confusing and disturbing to some,
Right.
potentially a calculated move by Kim,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe even a commentary on Christmas itself.
Yeah.
So where do we even go from here?
Well, I think it's time we take a closer look at some of the specific elements of the video.
Okay.
What really stood out to you as being particularly strange or unexpected?
Oh, there's so much to unpack there.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's start with, honestly, the whole thing just feels like a fever dream.
Right.
You've got these drunken elves stumbling around,
Yeah.
and then suddenly there's like a lone cheerleader in the mix.
Yeah.
And don't even get me started on the Virgin Mary cameo.
Oh my gosh, I know.
It's like she raided a costume shop and just threw everything into the video.
Yeah, and then of course there's Macaulay Culkin dressed as Santa.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think, like, his involvement says about the overall tone of the video?
It's hard to say for sure.
Yeah.
Culkin himself is a bit of an enigma these days.
Right.
But his presence definitely adds to the weirdness factor.
Yeah.
Is it meant to be funny, ironic, creepy?
Yeah.
It's like they're playing with our expectations of both Kim and Macaulay.
It's almost like a commentary on celebrity culture in a way.
Yeah.
These two figures, both known for very different reasons,
Uh-huh.
coming together in this bizarre Christmas spectacle.
It's bizarre.
It's definitely making a statement, but what that statement is, I'm not quite sure.
Right. It's fascinating how this video is making us question everything.
Yeah.
And it seems like Kim is in on the joke or whatever this.
Right.
The article even mentions that she shared a behind-the-scenes photo on social media with the caption, "Just a normal Christmas Eve?"
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
That's got to be tongue-in-cheek, right?
Right. It's like she's acknowledging the absurdity of it all,
Yeah.
but at the same time, she's also fueling the fire, you know?
Right.
She knows people are going to react, and she's using that to her advantage.
Totally.
It's brilliant in a way.
Absolutely. It's a masterclass in generating buzz.
Uh-huh.
This video has sparked countless articles, social media discussions,
I know.
probably even a few heated debates around the dinner table.
Yeah, probably.
Look, you can't buy that kind of publicity.
So what does it all mean for the future of pop culture?
Mm.
Are we going to see more celebrities pushing the boundaries like this?
It's hard to say.
Is this the new normal for grabbing attention?
I think it's safe to say that we're in an era where shock value reigns supreme.
Yeah.
With so much content out there, it takes something truly outrageous to stand out from the crowd. And Kim Kardashian seems to have cracked the code.
But is it sustainable?
I don't know.
Can you keep shocking people over and over again?
That's a good question.
Like, at some point, don't you risk alienating your audience?
That's the million-dollar question.
Right.
There's a fine line between being edgy and being offensive.
Mm-hmm.
And Kim is definitely walking that line with this video.
Sure.
Only time will tell if this is a winning strategy in the long run.
Yeah, it's definitely a gamble.
It is.
But let's not forget the song itself.
Oh.
Why Santa Baby?
Yeah,
It's such a classic Christmas tune.
it is.
But Kim's version feels so different from the original.
The song choice is interesting because it adds another layer of complexity to the whole thing.
Yeah.
Eartha Kitt's version was playful and seductive.
Right.
Kim's version is, as we said, almost menacing.
Right.
It's like she's taking this innocent Christmas song and turning it into something darker, more unsettling.
And that darkness seems to be resonating with some viewers. The article mentions that some people find the video disturbing, even demonic.
Right, and I think that's part of the reason why it's so captivating.
Yeah.
It's playing with our expectations of what a Christmas song and video should be.
Right.
It's taking something familiar and twisting it into something unexpected and for some unsettling.
So we've got this strange video, a controversial song choice, and a whole lot of unanswered questions.
We do.
What do you think Kim is ultimately trying to say with this?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Oh.
It could be a commentary on fame, on consumerism, on the absurdity of it all.
Right.
Or maybe it's just Kim being Kim,
Yeah.
pushing boundaries and keeping us guessing.
Right.
I think the beauty of it is that it's open to interpretation.
And that's what makes it a great topic for a deep dive.
Exactly.
We've analyzed the video, the reactions, and Kim's possible motivations.
Mhm.
But now we want to hear from you.
Yes.
What do you think is going on here? So is this her attempt at reinventing herself?
Right.
Like as some kind of avant-garde artist?
That-
Or is this just like a calculated PR stunt?
Yeah.
Just to keep her name in the headlines?
Honestly, I think it could be a bit of both.
Yeah.
Kim has always been incredibly savvy
Right.
when it comes to building her brand
Uh-huh.
and staying relevant.
Yeah.
This video is a prime example of that.
Right.
She's tapped into the current cultural obsession with the
Yeah.
bizarre and shocking,
Mm-hmm.
and she's managed to create something that's both repulsive and fascinating at the same time.
It's like that car crash you can't look away from.
Yes, exactly.
You know it's probably bad for you,
Right.
but you just can't help but stare.
And that's the genius of it.
Yeah.
She's figured out how to exploit our natural curiosity, even if it means making us feel a little uncomfortable in the process.
So where does this leave us? We've got this incredibly strange video.
We do.
A ton of confused and outraged viewers.
Yeah.
And a pop culture icon who seems to be thriving on the chaos she's created. What are we supposed to make of it all?
Well, I think the takeaway here is that we're living in a world where the lines between art, entertainment, and publicity are becoming increasingly blurred.
Yeah.
And Kim Kardashian is a master of navigating that gray area. And she's using it to her advantage.
She's definitely giving us a lot to think about, that's for sure.
It is.
This isn't just a silly Christmas video. It's a reflection of our current cultural landscape.
Right.
A world where shock value is currency.
Yeah.
And attention is the ultimate prize.
Absolutely.
And it raises some interesting questions about the future of entertainment. Will we continue to see this trend towards more provocative and boundary-pushing content? Or will there be a backlash against this kind of shock-driven entertainment?
That is the question.
Only time will tell.
It will.
But one thing's for certain.
What's that?
Kim Kardashian has left her mark on the holiday season.
Yes.
Whether we like it or not.
That she has.
And I suspect this Santa baby video will be a topic of conversation.
Oh, yeah.
For many Christmases to come.
For sure.
Well, there you have it.
Uh-huh.
We've taken a deep dive into the strange and perplexing world of Kim Kardashian's Santa baby video.
It's a strange world.
We've analyzed the symbolism.
Yes.
Debated the motivations.
Oh, good.
And explored the larger cultural implications. But now we want to hear from you.
We do?
What do you think of Kim's latest artistic endeavor?
Right.
Is it a brilliant piece of social commentary, a desperate attempt to stay relevant, or just a harmless bit of holiday fun gone wrong?
Yeah. What do you think?
Head over to our social media pages and let us know your thoughts.
Yes.
We're eager to hear your take on this bizarre and fascinating pop culture phenomenon.
Absolutely. And in the meantime, may your holidays be merry and bright.
Yes.
And may your dreams be a little less demonic than Kim Kardashian's Santa baby video.
Until next time, happy diving.